Good morning. Welcome to day 125 on the Appalachian Trail. Well, I had an uneventful night. That was good. I think I forgot to take a picture of our trekking pole tent on the platform. That just took a little more time than normal. Usually I can have it set up in 5 minutes, roughly, and ready to go. But it took a little more time figuring out how to hook onto the eye bolts they had on the side of the platform. And actually it was easier, since it wasn't windy, to just use the rocks on most sides. The interesting thing we just did, though, was pretty much had to walk down a waterfall. Oops, there we go. Having a ton of water running down it, but the rocks were wet, and it was definitely a steep rock down climb. So that was fun. We got 14 miles to go today. We'll see what's ahead. Basically the first view of the day. There's the hut we're headed to. This will get water there. It's about 1.8 mile ahead. And then we'll be going up on Twin Peak right there and riding that ridge off into the distance. And here's what it looks off the other direction. Another hazy morning. Just made it up to the hut, the Galehead, Galit hut, whatever it is. And a nice view over here. Gravel tent platform. That looks awesome. And that should be the ridge we're gonna walk, I believe.
This summer, not so much. We had like a good.
Multiple sinks. And it looks like a composting toilet.
And then there's
Breakfast leftovers.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this.
there's I put his
Bunk room inside the shelter, or inside the hut rather. 3 bunks high. You got a lot of steps if you're on that top bunk.
oh yeah youngsters.
One little bench. Nice. All right, we're climbing up. We've gone a little ways since the hut. Heading uphill, another half mile to the summit, but 800 feet of gain, so very steep, and it's always a rock path. If you don't know where the trail is, just look for the rock path. I'm somewhere near the summit of Twin Peaks, whatever it's called. Looking back toward Frank County Ridge, seeing some clouds over there. Forecast last night called for rain this afternoon, but we're hoping not.
Nice.
Alright, made it up South Twin. There's Frank County Ridge from yesterday. Getting some cloud again. I had to turn the camera on here. We just left South Twin Peaks, and I'm just amazed at how well the trees are trimmed back. The last trail coming up here, there were a lot of little trimmings, but they were all over the trail. But here it's trimmed way the heck back, and it's not even a rocky climb. Can't miss this one. All right, I'm on a quick side trail. Looks like it's on about 100 yards. I should be nearly there. Zealand Mountain, entirely treed in. These little Christmas trees, but it's one of the New Hampshire's 44,000 footers. I think there's 48 of them, but it's so close, and I think I just arrived. They told me it'd take about a minute to get here. There it is. Awesome. Don't even put up a sign like in North Carolina. They'd put up a sign saying, hey, you're at the... Oh, there we go. Zealand. Should be within a tenth of a mile or so from the Zealand Hut. We'll stop there for lunch. Maybe we can get some soup. And then down to the Zealand Hut.
Oh, sorry. I just didn't. No, I didn't see that sign at all.
Got a smaller hut here at Zealand. Right outside the Zealand Hut. All right, we left the Zealand Hut just 10 minutes ago. We had lunch there. Jennifer asked about leftovers. They gave her a huge bowl of stuffed shells for $2. I went with the potato dill soup. $4 for the first bowl, $2 for additional bowl. I had 2 bowls and also had a couple of tortillas with peanut butter on. Great lunch. Really enhancing the calories and getting some variety with these huts. Super nice system out here. I definitely want to come back and do some hiking around these huts again. Came from that direction. Yeah, it's been a while since we had such a big bridge. Nice swimming there. But gotta get to the shelter. Challenge to use this bridge. You can walk down to one broken side and back up the other, I guess. I'd be allowed to skip it. Trying to shade the camera. Here at Ethan Pond. Campsite's just up the hill. Not a bad place. A little shelter, separate cooking area. I'm squinting here because I'm looking at the sun across the lake. End of day recap, 14.6 miles over here to Ethan Pond campsite. Had a couple of high points today. Had the non-geographic high point though, I think was hitting the huts. First hut we got some free food because they can't just throw the food away. They'd have to pack it out, so they give it free to through hikers or others that come along. And got some free food that way. Got some cheap food, and the huts are really nice. We'll hit more of those when they're on a very near trail. See you tomorrow. My room for the night. I should turn out, at least at this point, it's almost 7. And I'm the only one up here in the ground tenting. The platforms are pretty much full with tents, so there's probably